I think people gain a tremendous amount of wisdom when they travel, when they wander, when they allow themselves, as I did, to get lost. And maybe you'll find yourself somewhere.
Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, it says I'm gonna win big. Choose not to life of imitation. Distant closer to the reservation. Defunct the pistol that you pay for. This pump the feeling that you stay for. In time, I want to be your best friend. Eastside.
Hi, my name is Parciak, and this is my story. It all starts 8 months ago when I found out I was accepted into the NUN program. I knew right away that I had to do it, so I spent the summer saying goodbye to my friends and home. I packed my bags, said one final goodbye to my family, and then it was off to London. After an 8-hour flight and one repulsive meal, I had arrived. I lived on Queensgate at the Crofton in the infamous room 2 with my 2 roommates, Andrew and Julian. We quickly became great friends and did everything together, like embarrassing ourselves at the husky hunt. Immediately, we set out to explore our surroundings. We visited Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus, Parliament, Hyde Park, Buckingham Palace, and the Shard, just to name a few. It turns out you can buy a jar of caviar for £6,400 at Harrods. That's like $8,000. Oh, and London has a lot of nice cars. Like a lot. Seriously, a lot. After exploring London, my friends and I ventured out to explore England. We visited places such as Windsor Castle and the Cliffs of Dover. In Dover, we got completely lost and ended up on a sheep farm. We walked 15 miles that day. Friends and I were able to experience London nightlife through various clubs, venues, and concerts. Unfortunately, I still had to go to class. I took 5 classes at the Foundation House that kept me busy and challenged. For my service learning requirement, I was placed at Moorfields Eye Hospital, where I volunteered every Thursday, interacting with patients and figuring out ways to make their experience better. My British Life and Cultures class took learning beyond the classroom, with class trips to places such as the British Museum, British Library, Kew Gardens, Bletchley Park, and the Museum of London. I learned how to be an adult by shopping for myself, cooking for myself, doing my own laundry, and staying fit. Yeah, I know, I eat a lot. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. 1 month after my arrival, my family came to visit. Since I was a local, I was able to show them around pretty easily, and we even took a day trip to Bath, Stonehenge, and Salisbury. Before I knew it, I was ready to see the rest of Europe. Me and Julian spent a weekend in Munich, Germany at the famous Oktoberfest festival. Camped out in a German forest and made friends with people from all over the world, and even stumbled upon some weird punk rock concert. Out of nowhere, mid-semester break had arrived, so me and Julian flew over to Greece and spent our first day exploring the ruins in Delphi.
Thought I'd be alone to try. Once I was outside the station selling red and
Next, we hopped on a boat to the Greek island of Aegina and rented ATVs to go exploring.
falling every sailor on money. Brought my dear wife over.
Before leaving, we made sure to visit the Acropolis in Athens.
But off the boat they stayed a while.
Next, we flew over to Croatia to meet the rest of our friends. So, what do you do when you're in Croatia with 15 of your best friends? Well, renting out a mansion is a good place to start. We explored the beautiful city of Dubrovnik. For some reason, me, Andrew, and Julian started taking these really weird pictures of us jumping. Then we rented out a boat and spent the day sailing around to Croatian islands and exploring the oceans.
Never flunked around an empty purse. Once my mother locking just to stay a couple nights and decided she would stay the rest.
To top it off, we rented out mopeds and cruised down the coastal highways of Croatia. There was a bit of a learning curve, but eventually we got the hang of it.
Never feel my stride. Then my partner
Rome was next on the list, where we witnessed historic sites like the Colosseum, Vatican, and Trevi Fountain.
Honey, it's your son. I think I borrowed just too much. We had taxes, we had bills.
A week later, I visited Amsterdam for the weekend with some of my friends.
That's right, I'll come home and we'll make love.
I saw almost as many bikes as I did nice cars in London.
For the neighbors and the kids, we can rip apart those socialists and all.
I spent another weekend in Sweden with my buddy Pryor, where it gets dark at like 3 o'clock.
Both got names.
Finally, the entire NUN program took a trip to Edinburgh, Scotland. Don't worry, we continued with the jumping pictures. Still not sure why. As I prepare to say goodbye to London, my neighborhood, Gloucester Road, the tube station, and my home, I realize I cannot be happier with the experiences I've had, memories I've made, and friendships I've created. I'm now more intelligent and more independent. I'm a better person. And that's it. That's my story.